And hello, I'm Dylan, a host of Battle of the Bands, and today with us here we have Rose. If you'd all like to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Callie Rose. I'm the singer.
I'm Tom. I'm the electric guitarist.
I'm Nathan. I'm the bassist.
I'm Xander. I'm the drummer.
Wonderful. Now we've got that out of the way properly. How did you all meet? What's the story there?
Well, we're all in a society called LU Sing, which is like a music society. So they have musicians and singers and just play songs every week. And yeah, we're all members of that. That's how we met.
Yeah. Although my meeting with you guys was a little weird.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Because I initially didn't join LU Sing. I didn't even know it existed. And about halfway through the term year, I saw these guys all playing through the window in the spine of Lancaster University, and I just thought it was the coolest looking thing ever. And so I just went straight up to the window, I tapped on the glass, and then held up my phone, and I typed out, "How do I get in here?"
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and we haven't let you go since.
No, and you have not let me go since.
You've been band napped.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Amazing. So what would you say as a band that your musical inspirations are?
Ooh, inspirations. We've got a lot of Wilt in our
Yeah.
kind of joint playlist, which is definitely.
I'm a huge Wilt fan at the minute. They the main bands I'm listening to.
Amazing. And you mentioned in your application that your vibe is kind of indie rock and whatever. Brianna, oh, that's not her name.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson,
Yeah.
My love.
brought to Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
What did you mean by this?
She is everything to me.
Okay, and so you're aiming for that.
Yes.
That
yeah,
vibe.
Just like her performance of Black Sheep in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is impeccable. I love it. It is.
It's such a good film too.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant.
And so obviously you all play your instruments. You sing. God, I'm on the spot now. Guitar, bass, and drums. But if you had to play a different instrument, what would you play and why?
Well, I would play drums because I did for a while. I mean, I didn't play a drum kit. I played like quite a few different types of drums. I did some taiko drumming when I was younger, which is like a Japanese type of drumming, and I've also played a few different types of African drums as well. So
That's really cool.
yeah.
What was your favourite African drum?
I mean, so djembe drumming was what we did the most often, but then I can never remember the name, but there's these like set of 3 drums that I played for like quite a while. That was sort of my thing for a bit.
That's so cool.
But I can't remember what the name is anymore, but they were fun.
I think I quite like to learn the keyboard or the piano. I think it's quite impressive when you can play it well.
I think, I could previously play the guitar, and I've gone to bass, which is a bit more like rhythmic. So I think the drums definitely interests me, just like fully keeping the rhythm and the beat, since I've kind of gone
Getting
down
rid of all that other nonsense.
Yeah, basically.
As you can see, all 3 answers were percussion instruments, which proves that it's the best instrument. However, if I was going to choose a different instrument, I'd probably go with violin. Maybe?
Oh, violins are cool.
Yeah.
I love a good violin.
It's my favorite thing to listen to in music, aside from like my usual genres, which is mostly alternative rock, grunge.
But I think violins could have a real space in alternative rock and grunge. Though.
I agree.
They would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
What's all of your go-to karaoke songs?
I have one.
That's a good one.
It's X's and O's by Elle King. It's great to do as a karaoke song. Like if you're just like the right amount of tipsy, and if my voice isn't too bad and I can belt it properly, it's incredible. It's so much fun to sing.
Amazing.
For me, it's sort of out of character, but I would go for "Don't You Want Me" by the Human League.
Cool.
I'd probably have to say "Don't Stop Believing." It's just
Nice.
And
it's a
can you
classic.
hit the high notes?
Oh no! But
Okay.
I'm willing to try. you know.
Amazing.
Maybe after a few drinks, I'd probably do better than I thought I would. So, yeah.
We're gathered around the campfire to sing our campfire song, our CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.
What?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
They
I don't
didn't
know.
ask you to do karaoke,
Campfire
Xander.
song.
They asked what your karaoke song was.
Yes.
They didn't ask you to do karaoke.
I mean,
All the time.
it's not unappreciated. So, do any of you have hobbies outside of music?
So many. Too many.
So, would you mind naming some?
I do urban exploration. That's a big one for me. I also do, like, I edit YouTube videos. Also a digital artist. I 3D print. I make costumes for cons. What else?
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
Which
That
is
chance
where
ballroom.
me and Xander know each other from.
Yeah.
We met there.
I don't know. I mean, so much stuff. Right now, music has started to become more of a focus for me. It was more of a side like hobby for me, but now, well, suddenly I'm starting to get good. So
Yeah, it's I play guitar kind of idly, and I used to play it like slightly, and then I started getting better. I was like, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
I can now practice guitar instead of doing other tasks, and it feels productive.
yeah, right.
It was just, oh, suddenly this is a thing I'm good at.
Yeah.
Mm.
It never feels a waste of time practicing drums. It's definitely like, it's funny because like I feel like it's only gonna get more intense from here, but I always feel so relaxed playing drums.
That's impressive because they seem so intense. Like you're there, you're smacking stuff with sticks. It's,
Man, it's a release for me.
I suppose, maybe like a rage room.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's looking at me. Okay, I'm next. Yeah, I've got a few other hobbies. I think, again, music is probably my main thing at the minute. Just, like, on account of LU Sing, like, that's sort of become my life, really, over the past couple of years. What other hobbies do I have? I like writing. I've been trying to get back into my writing, because it was a huge thing. Like, it was a huge hobby for me when I was younger, and I didn't really write for a few years, but I'm trying to get back into that and be more creative again. I'm also like, I'm just really into like a lot of film and TV, I guess. I really like sort of analysing like films and TV shows. I think that probably comes from like the writing that I've done,
Yeah.
everything I know about writing. I love being like, oh, that's an interesting choice, or I would do that differently, sort of thing. Yeah.
That's very cool. Amazing.
Yeah, I'll go. I'd say, yeah, same as you guys. Music is kind of the main focus currently, but throughout this year, one of the hobbies I've been doing is Dungeons and Dragons.
I've just come
Nice.
from a
Yeah.
D&D session. It's such good fun.
Yeah, I've been telling my friends for years that I was gonna like, dungeon master for them, and then this year I finally got into that.
Was it your DM?
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Oh,
It is
amazing.
fun, yeah, and obviously with exams and stuff, there's less time, and people leaving. But yeah, that's probably my main other focus this year.
And are you running a pre-made campaign or one of your own?
No, yeah, it's one of my own.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I've been thinking about it for years and years, and I finally decided to actually go for it this year. Yeah.
Wonderful. And you?
Music's sort of my only hobby, I guess. If I'm not studying, I'm playing music or listening to music. Yeah, that's all I've really got to say.
Amazing. Yeah, that's fair. Music is
Devoted.
wonderful. And are you all excited for Battle of the Bands?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Crazy amount.
Amazing. I'm very glad. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've been wonderful to have.